Hello everyone, this is ScapCat242. Here's my review on the Star Wars Vintage Collection Imperial Transport Vehicle. So, this was a vehicle that was featured in Season 1 of the show The Mandalorian, and it's actually based on an old vintage canner vehicle back in the day, before my time, but I thought this was a neat vehicle. I think this originally retailed for 50 bucks. I don't recall ever seeing it in stores. I was lucky to get mine secondhand at a yard sale for $10, and I'm going to see if this thing is definitely worth the money. But I do have some issues with it and some things that could have improved, but for the most part it is a really cool looking vehicle, which is something we don't get too often with 3 3/4 inch figures anymore. So it's a very impressive size, and as you can see here, there's at least 6 little slots for putting figures in here, which I'll demonstrate in a bit. There's a nice little Imperial decal on there. There's some nice weathering, pretty nice, giving it the look that it's been through some battles. Underneath, there are wheels to make that thing move, and again, some nice detail below, and then the back there. And there is a really nice little turning gun turret right there. The guns do move up a little bit. And there are 2 stationary cannons right there. So as for features, so the front, that opens up like that. So you could put 2 drivers in there. It's a little difficult getting them in there, but thankfully the control the control panels move up and down so you can get them in. I have one guy in there right now, so just to get an idea of what it's like. It's kind of hard to get them to hold on to the steering wheel, but for the most part they can fit in there, so you can get 2 guys in the cockpit. So inside, so you just take, hopefully I remember how to do this right. So this just pops off like that. And then you can see more detailing right there. Now the inside, there are, I believe, 4 chairs which can be folded down. Now the only drawback I noticed with that, so I don't know if you'll be able to see that, the figure. So you put one in, but they kind of have you have to really like jimmy it to get it in there like that. But also I noticed if you have another figure sitting right there, he's gonna be blocking the other figure, so that's gonna be a problem. I'm probably not gonna have my figure sitting, they'll probably just be standing. Oh, another neat thing too, there is a little weapons rack right here for putting blasters. But so let's just take a look inside again. Oh, and also the back latch that does open up. So that's a neat little feature. Take a look inside. But here's one of the drawbacks I had with this thing. So while you can't get figures in there, I feel like the roof should have been a little taller. I mean, look, he's still standing above and he's sticking out that much. So he's gonna have to bend over to really go under that. And then also, you can't put the lid on with the figure standing up. So what you're gonna have to do is kind of have them kneeling like that, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, most vehicles, or real life vehicles like transport helicopters, passengers aren't going to be doing that, but it just would have been nice if they could have stand, if Hasbro would have just raised the roof a little higher. That would have been nice. But like I said, that's just my only minor issue I have with this vehicle. So I'm gonna get that back on. Okay, so as for the little slots, so this can hold 6 figures, so we're going to put some stormtroopers, load them up. Yeah, this thing is really great if you have a lot of stormtroopers, so which I do, which will make a nice display piece. So yeah, you put 6 troops right there, so they're ready to go. Now I'm not quite sure if, oh, I didn't even know that. Okay, so there is a little latch for this to open, but they don't have it on the other ones, which they should have done. I don't know why they only had it on the first 2, but it's got some neat little features, despite I have some problems with the roof, the ceiling being too low. But I don't know if it's worth a $50 retail price. If you're looking to find one of these, I would try to find one either secondhand or at least a little less. Overall, it's a cool vehicle. So if you want something to have your troops displayed in, or just you collect vehicles, I mean, I recommend getting it if you can get it for a good price. But that's my review on the Imperial Transport. Feel free to leave some comments down below, and thanks for watching.